This is across the street from Mama's at the high school, and formerly Brahms. Is Husband Street, Mama's next door neighbor. And here is a nice new hedge that Mama has in her front yard. Courtesy of the wind. Across the top from this tree, big cedar tree. Cedar trees. Tree. It's gone from there. There's another tree. A beautiful pecan tree. Now it's a stack of lumber. There's Mama's big elm tree. It's like a bonsai tree now. Big elm. Part of that still has to come down. But the house overall is in pretty good shape. Already patched the hole in the wall, at least on the outside. Another shot of all the brush lined up on the curb for them to carry away. Makes a nice little hedge, blocking out the street noise. Trees in the backyard now, as you can see. It's wiped out, no shade there. Bird bath survived. Darwin's truck. This big tree was sheared off. Just comes through. We've already pulled most of it to the curb too. They tell me before I got here yesterday you couldn't even get in the driveway. Here's a nice sunny spot where the pecan tree used to be. Plenty of room to park the cars and no championship pecans anymore. And save the bird bath. Van, and you can see part of the remnants of the shop back there. You can see that the garage remained pretty much intact. There's the roof of where the truck was parked, and there's what used to be the shop. A little closer so the light won't play so many tricks with the camera here. See, we've already started working on reorganizing the garage here. All the big tools are in the back. Save some of the stuff. Garage is pretty much intact. Even had some windows fixed. There's a big chunk of the roof from where we parked the truck. There is part of what's left of the shop. Picked it up and blew it over in Mr. Miller's backyard. From this side into the sun. The glass cabinet back there, they didn't even break the glass. Have tons and tons of nails and screws over here amidst broken glass to be sorted out, thrown away. There's part of the roof. Part of the garbage to be tilted off. Out of the garage from the back side into the sun. There's part of the wall. Part of the roof. Most of the roof, however, we got stacked tin there. Ended up in the neighbor's yard. Right over there. Sorry about the shake. Camera's getting heavy. Back of the garage in the shop. Bunch of trees down back here. Large tree down. Broken tree. The back side of the garage. I just had to show you this. I hope you can see it. There's somebody's pants up there in the tree. Actually, I think they were a pair of Daddy's old military pants. They were in the garage. Down trees. This is back behind the garage. Try not to go too fast here, so this is watchable. Some more down trees. Actually, I'm standing in the midst of them. The shop. The glass cabinet, like I said, the glass all intact. These. Out by Daddy's corn patch. I'll get plenty of sun now. There's the back of the house. And there's some bushes. Some big trees here were knocked down. Some here. Hope I'm not too close to them. This is obviously a very big tree. Formerly tree. Firewood. Along Nancy's fence. Where that tree came from. goes the tree. Can't even get adjusted to the light here. Tree puts off a lot of light. The root system, though, just knocked the tree off. We're talking a big tree. Playing with the camera now, messing things up.
And beautiful day. Welcome to this Thursday edition of Sun Up. It's been 36 hours since a tornado cut its way through Stillwater. Cleanup crews have worked non-stop trying to clear up the destruction, but they still have a long way to go. As Sun Up's Rob McClendon reports, the disaster has people from all over pulling together to try to rebuild what the disaster tore down.
Pat Dorr could only watch as the twister cut its path through his neighborhood.
When it came over, you could tell because all of a sudden the wind sound changed and you were aware of a force outside.
Dorr's home survived, but neighbors weren't so lucky. A lot of damage up there? Yeah. Cleanup crews began working at daylight on Leo Presley's home. Only broken rafters and daylight are left of what was his roof. But what upsets Presley is not his wrecked house, but a favorite tree.
Well, that's the real sad part. The pecan tree is a beautiful, about 50-year-old pecan tree, and I guess it'll take 50 years to replace that.
The same story played itself out across the storm's deadly path. Even where homes survived, older trees did not. Ken Domick says he built his retirement home around this stately old elm. But its wooden deck is now 20 foot in the air, and the limbs that once reached to the sky now lay buried in the ground.
And once I opened the blind and saw this, I said, boy, we've been in a good one. This is an official Oklahoma tornado.
City workers have worked straight through cleaning up the destruction, but they weren't the only ones. Friends, neighbors, and even strangers pitched in, helping people pick up their lives.
Great people. Everybody stopped to help. Somebody out of the blue stopped last night to clear the tree off the driveway so people could drive in. I don't have any idea who he was. He just said, hey, I'll get this off the driveway for you. So he did.
Randolph says her near-century-old home can be repaired, the trees replanted, and her life put back together. But from now on, when she sees dark storm clouds on the horizon, she says she'll always remember the night the tornado ripped through Stillwater. I'm Rob McClendon, reporting for Sun Up.